What's up, my good people? How y'all doing? Hey, man, it's about that time. It's about that time that I drop a little knowledge on you guys. You feel me? Now, what can I substitute my noodles and my white and brown rice with? Well, we got to substitute it with natural grains, baby. Ancient grains. You know, I know y'all love y'all ramen noodles. I know y'all love y'all white and brown rice. I know you love it. I know you love it, but it hurts you more than it do anything. Cause it got starch in it, and starch break down into sugar into carbonic acid. You hear me? And I want y'all to know this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and drop this knowledge on you guys, alright? Love y'all. Here we go. Now, what is a good grain to substitute your rice and your noodles with? Quinoa. Quinoa. Quinoa is one of the most protein-rich foods we can eat. Quinoa contains almost twice as much fiber as most other grains. Quinoa contains iron, and I told you that iron carries oxygen when it's broken down in the small intestine in a smaller molecule. You hear me? So we can get it fed by way of the blood to the body for more oxygen. Alright? Quinoa contains lysine. Quinoa is rich in magnesium. Quinoa is high in riboflavin. You hear me? Quinoa has a high content of manganese. Manganese. You hear me? So that's a great thing to substitute your rice and stuff with. You hear what I'm saying? It's quinoa. You hear me? Alright, give me a second. Y'all know I'm at work, baby. I'm at work, so you know what I'm saying? They working me. This ain't, hey, I don't supposed to be here, but I'm here. You hear me? So just stay tuned right quick for a second. Check that out. You know, write that down, quinoa, and let me go ahead and do my job. All right, y'all, I'm back, baby. I'm back. Like I never left. All right, now quinoa, all right? I want y'all to remember that. You can replace your noodles with that. You can replace your white and your brown rice with that. You know, you want to find something that your kids can eat that's more healthy and that's healthy for you as well. Quinoa. They said they got it in rice and noodles, okay? All right. Almond Raf. You can get it in a it's an ancient grain as well. But you know, it's not made in like the rice, you know, look, you know, it don't look like the rice look, you know what I'm saying? But it's a protein. And almond raf is more digestible than other seeds and grains, and has been more compared to the digestibility of milk protein. Lysine vegetables and grains are often lacking in essential amino acids. Almond raf has a good amount of lysine, which helps the body absorb calcium, build muscles, and produce energy. You hear me? So calcium, 99% of the calcium is in your body, is in your bones, teeth, and tissue. You hear what I'm saying? That makes up the bones. The bones. It makes up is made up of calcium and phosphorus. You hear what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know that this Almond Roth is great for replacing for your rice. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll go to the next one. The next one is kamut. Kamut, y'all. Kamut is also rich in nutrients that are essential for good health, including dietary fiber, manganese, magnesium, and niacin. Dietary fiber, A, 1 cup serving of cooked kamut provides 6.7 grams of dietary fiber. You see, all right? I want y'all to know that, man. Kamut is a great grain. That's the grain. It looks like rice. I always eat sometime with mixing my stir fry with kamut. You know, I love my vegetable stir fry, my alkaline stir fry, man, and I like to mix it with several things. You feel me? So it change up a little bit. All right. So let's go to the next one. Spelt, y'all. Spelt grain. You can get spelt rice. You can get spelt noodles. You hear what I'm saying? Spelt is not a rice. It's just an ancient grain, but you know, you can get it in rice form. You hear what I'm saying? And you got to change it up, y'all. Change it up. I'm telling you, this carbonic acid will make you change a pH balance and make you sick, man. You hear me? And you diabetics, y'all can't be having this type of stuff. You hear me? You can't be feeding your kids this because they're going to eventually become diabetics as well. So you need to understand this, man. You don't want to be messing up your pH balance. You mess up your digestive system like that. You hear me? And then it'll mess up your level of consciousness. You understand? Hey, you want to know why all these boys out here shooting, everybody shooting each other, man, that don't have love and compassion for each other? Because they not conscious. Because they brain is being compromised. You hear what I'm saying? So what? We got spelt. Spelt is a fast graining Spelt is fast gaining popularity as a health food because it contains a broad spectrum of nutrients, including complex carbohydrates, sugar, soluble and insoluble fiber, sodium, vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, amino acids, and more. Spelt is high in vitamin B, niacin, manganese, thiamine, copper, and magnesium. Copper, y'all. You see this? This is spelt. Spelt give you copper. What is made up of copper? You got to understand when I got to talk about consciousness, your cerebral cortex, that's your brain. You hear? That's on the outside of your third eye, your pineal gland. Your doctors call it pineal gland. You hear me? Now, copper is made up inside of your cerebral cortex, and that's what that is what gives you consciousness. You understand? So if you eat that spelt, man, that spelt gonna be feeding your brain. Listen to me, y'all. It's gonna be feeding your brain. Why? All right. You want to know? I'll show you. The outer layer of the cerebrum, the cerebral cortex, composed of folded gray matter, and playing an important role in consciousness. Now, that folded gray matter, that gray matter is copper. Listen to me, y'all. Listen, that's copper. And then it shows right here that spelt is great for consciousness. You hear me? All right. Now let's go to the next one. Wild rice. Wild rice. Because of its high fiber content, wild rice keeps your digestion smooth and helps lower cholesterol. While rice is good for good source of essential minerals such as phosphorus, zinc, and folate, which gives you energy and nurture your bones. Vitamin A, C, and E are essential for overall health and immunity. So what is that doing? What is it telling y'all? It's help building your bones, man. So if it's building your bones, it's got calcium in it. You hear me? If it's got vitamin E in it, then that means it's giving you what green vegetables can give you. You hear me? That means it's building your immune system, y'all. You hear me? So I want y'all to know that. So when you want to think of changing your white rice and your brown rice and your noodles, your ramen noodles and all that type of mess you be eating, you want to think about what you can change it to. You can change it to these things: quinoa, almond, kamut, spelt, wild rice. You feel what I'm saying? These are great things. When I cook my stir fry the other day, I used wild rice, y'all. It takes about an hour to cook, but hey, it's good. It's good. You feel me? So I just wanted to drop that knowledge on y'all, man. I hope that was very informational to you. All this is just information, y'all. Information that you can look up and study to show yourself approved on the internet or in books, things that you read, so you can get a higher level of knowledge and consciousness. You feel what I'm saying? So we need to change up the way we eat so we can have a higher level of consciousness and begin to show compassion and love for each other. Until then, we'll never be able to show compassion and love for each other because we are infiltrated and compromised mentally. Listen, I want you to know this. Inside of your brain, you have a pineal gland. Pineal gland, aka pineal gland. All right, that's when you go to Egypt, you're gonna see them got the third eye sign on their face. You know what I'm saying? And they got the third eye symbols. You know what I'm talking about? Now that pineal gland is your third eye. That's how you talk to the Creator. All right. So what drives that pineal gland are things like fluoride. Fluoride drives the pineal gland. You brush your teeth with fluoride. If you're drinking water got fluoride in it, it drives your pineal gland. You hear me? That's how you talk to the Creator. That's a level of consciousness. That's your third eye. Things you'll be able to see before it happen. You hear what I'm saying? Outside of that is your cerebral cortex. All right. If I was a electrician, you know, your pineal gland is made of carbon and your cerebral cortex is made of copper. And if I was an electrician, I told you when you rub the two together, it makes electricity. Huh? What is that electricity? That's your spirit, boy. Wake up. You feel me? So we got to get to a high level of consciousness. You heard what I'm saying? And when attached to our brain is the spine, your spinal cord. That is your central nervous system. You hear me? And the nervous system that is attached to that goes to the head, from your head to your toe. You hear me? Is the conduit that transport electricity to various parts of the body to cause motion. If I keep you from being in motion and keep your molecules and things inside you and your cells from being in motion, boy, you dead. Do you hear me? You walking dead. Paul said, I die daily. You hear me? So we need to change our foods so we can inherit a higher level of consciousness, y'all. I love y'all. This is just informational based. I am not a doctor. You hear me? I am just a person that was passed through my blood and my genes by way of my father. and my grandmother's grandmother, grandmother, grandmother. You hear me? And the combination of these Africans and Native Americans gave birth to this young man right here. And I am dealing with the natural from now on. And I want y'all to understand this. When you get more to the natural, you will become in tune with the Creator. And you'll be able to see things. Things that come to you faster. You hear me? Love y'all. Hope this was very informational for you and educational. Get at me. Any questions? Feel free to comment and send me some comments. Man, and I'll be more than willing to be a vessel and a messenger and assist you. All right? Love y'all. Peace.